सही रहता है रिकॉर्डिंग के लिए।
All right, we're just gonna let everyone come in within the next minute and then you guys can get started. Okay, I think we got everyone that we needed. So what you guys can do is just give a basic introduction, your guys' names, what your project is, where you guys are from, what kind of inspired you to make this project, and then you guys can get into the actual presentation.
Everyone, my name is Kevin,
I'm AJ.
and we basically made Aegis. Aegis is like a security software that we designed for schools. And our main inspiration, and we're both from the US. We're from the East Coast, but our main inspiration for Aegis was basically I think. Wait, Aiden, correct me if I'm wrong, but like last year, we had like two or three bomb
Two
threats.
bomb threats, yeah, at our
Yeah,
school.
and then at my middle school. Because I kind of moved high schools at my old middle school. Um, the high school that my middle school fed into had like maybe two or three like knife stabbings or like knife attacks, which actually some of my friends told me they felt unsafe going to the high school, so they ended up like transferring high schools. And like overall, it's just been like a really big issue that I think has affected like a lot of people in my area or in our area. So, which is why we wanted to create Aegis.
So Aegis is like machine learning software that can detect gun and knives from video security footage.
Yeah. So, I'll share my screen for a demo. Okay. So, wait, I look, you can't share, but Aiden, can you share your screen? I'll
Oh,
have
sure.
to, I have to
Gotcha.
configure something.
Okay, so this is our website right here, right? Just basically like it's our landing page right now, right? I'll go to the actual model right here. So I'm gonna click sorry. Try Aegis, right? We have a login system right here. It's pretty basic, I guess.
Yeah,
And
we use
it's like a
Firebase.
test. Yeah, so this is like just like a test. Email, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm gonna log in, right? Oh yeah. You want to read this by the way, like cloud GPU is like really expensive, so we can't like always have the cloud GPU online to like run the model. So like if you actually want to see, I think we can actually. So like here, you can upload a video here, but currently, as I said earlier, our cloud GPU is not actually on because it's really expensive. Sorry. And right here we have like the video annotations, right? Here you can actually upload a video with a JSON file, right? And it will show the timestamps of where the gun detects and a knife is detected. But currently I don't actually have any files, so if my partner could actually share the screen to show some
Yeah,
like
yeah, I got you.
I'll just
Can you stop sharing? I
yeah, I
can't
got you.
share if you're sharing.
Wait, how do I stop sharing? Oh, here, so.
Okay, it should be working on my screen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so like basically we in the left corner to upload your own files. So I already have a bunch over here, but you would upload two files. You would upload one of the video files and then the JSON file. So then you would be able to see this video player. it would automatically go into the video player. So here is a demo. And I don't know if you can see if I like, but there's like timestamps. It doesn't really work well for this video because like there's basically always a gun or a knife showing. But typically if you have like a longer video, then like the time spans, the timestamps will be able to tell you exactly where the occurrences are. And like it'll also tell you the confidence. So as you can see, it thinks that the model thinks that my lamp is a knife with a 41% accuracy, but it can correctly see the pistol. And then here you can see the overall and the current video gun detections. Um, and then back to the website, we included a bunch of resources on our website. For example, like why we created Aegis and like specific information. We like wrote this article, and you can see like the advancement of or not advancement, but like progression of gun shootings and stuff. And then if you want to see like our model, it outputs like three files. So it outputs this file, which is we use the depth anything v2 machine learning model, and it returns this like live video where it can like should tell you what like a depth map of the current scene. And then obviously there's this clip where it can detect the guns and knives, and we also return a JSON file. The JSON file basically it outputs like a bunch of it's for the timestamps, but if you go to the very bottom, it also gives you these stats, like the longest time that nothing is detected, longest time or total seconds gun is detected, blah blah blah. So if you want more information, you can obviously go here. Oh, that's basically it. Or I guess last thing for our tech stack, we used um YOLO V8 depth anything for our object detection front end. Aiden made the
I use
website.
React.js,
Aiden, you
Tailwind
want to tell you?
CSS, Shadcn, UI library, and for Motion Figma.
I made the backend, so I use a Python REST Flask API and Firebase, like Google Firebase, for the authentication. And we use Paperspace for the cloud GPU hosting. Unfortunately, it is like hella expensive, so we can't keep it on 24/7. For the website hosting, we used uh Digital, and I had to use Docker to manage the API on Paperspace. That's it.
How
So
real time is the video processing? Uh,
All right.
like if, let's say you hook this up with like a webcam, right? Like the camera security camera. Can it
Yeah.
detect these kind of
Yeah.
clicks in
So
real time, or is it like,
yeah, we tried that. But so my family has I think it's called like a Ring security system from Amazon. So Ring unfortunately doesn't have an API. I was looking online, it doesn't have an API, but I did try to connect it to my phone with like a live camera, and I ran the model locally, and it was able to I ran it locally. That assumes that you have like a local machine with a NVIDIA GPU, but yeah, it is possible to run it live with like a live feed and like a live camera.
nice?
any other questions? Or no?
Yeah, so what was kind of the biggest challenge you had in the development of this?
I think the biggest challenge was actually deploying the website because I remember that we weren't you were supposed to use a specific library to actually deploy it for some reason, right? And we couldn't get it to work with the authentication, so we had to spend like a couple hours just like debug.
We had to figure.
All right, so just in general, how do you see this how do you see the future of this?
Yeah, I can answer that. So like currently, obviously this product is a prototype. Like the model could be improved, and like the whole like flow, like the website and the software could be like packaged differently. But we see this in the future, or like it could to because you don't have like one security or like one employee watching every single feed. So the advantage can use to act as say you have like 50 to monitor the like if you connect it so that GPU GPU only gives forwards the actual guns and knives to the workers or to the employees, and so the employees can double check to see if it's real or if it's like a real or false like gun or knife.
A quick question here. Do you think this employee should be on site or remote person who check different like schools at the same time?
I can answer that. It could be like both. You could have a person like there actually on the site because they can actually view the thing on the computer, right? And you also have someone digitally, right? They could just get like they could probably get like some like footage, right, directed from like they get through the computer, I guess, right? They could view the security camera footage.
Yeah. Like while it is possible for it to be remote, I think it'd be better like if I were in the school, I would want like on-site person just because like like they might care a little more if like a gun is in their build or but it's definitely possible for it to be remote too.
Got it. Thanks.
And how do you think you could mitigate issues of like false detection?
So like obviously for the model, we can increase the confidence score, like so we can make it so that the confidence like threshold is say like above like 0.6-ish, because that's where I noticed that that's where like it was actually like real or versus like false detection. But also, obviously, like the model isn't going to be perfect. So, like, there for sure has to be like a factor of like human. There has to be like a human that like double checks, because obviously, like human can see a gun better, or like you know a gun when you see a gun. So, like, we would really want someone to double check it, sure that the model has like given it some footage.
And is the model's detection score dependent on how good the GPU is? So like if a better NVIDIA GPU is used, is it?
Oh, it's not dependent. The model is a model. The GPU determines how fast the model works. So if you have like an NVIDIA RTX 4090 or like H100, which costs like a bunch of money, but if you have one of those, then like the model would work much faster. Um, because when I did the live detection locally, I had an RTX 4060, so I was able to detect it, but I could only detect maybe one detection every like 2 frames. But I'm get an RTX 4090 probably really confidence score is not dependent on the GPU.
Okay. Um, any other questions from the judges? Okay. If not, I just want to say this project is, it's really well developed, really well done. I like the scope of this, especially with, especially in the United States with school shootings, things like this, they're increasing a lot. So I feel like the scope for this in the future is um there's a huge scope for this. And I think the overall development of it, the APIs you use, the back end, front end development, it was really well done. I like your presentation as well. So, overall, I just want to say great job on this project.
Thank you.
And yeah, if you have any other questions or concerns, you can always email us. But other than that, thanks for participating.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
thank you.
Have a yeah,
Have a good day. Yeah. See
yeah,
ya.
have a good day. See you later.